I think 30 days in, we're looking at stalemate now, and stalemate is because neither side can achieve military dominance over the other. So you're looking at stalemate, and if Putin wants to break that stalemate, he has the ultimate backstop, which is weapons of mass destruction. Now, they've used them in Syria. They've used them in Salisbury, only a few hundred kilometres from here. So he doesn't have the same inhibitions that we would have in the West in relation to using weapons of mass destruction. And I think it's becoming more and more likely as every day passes.
Harry, I take you disagree on that one.
Well, I just think that if you look at depleted uranium weapons in Iraq, if you look at what happened to cities like Fallujah, if you look at NATO's actions in bombing civilian targets, even in Belgrade, you're not talking about a massively restrained history of campaigns by the West either. I think that the construction of the West that is arising in the context of this war is exactly the sort of moral panic, if you like, the kind of war fever that strikes me as being so dangerous, that we propose that not only is Putin bad, but we are terribly, terribly good, and therefore any war between us is a war between good and evil.
So what do we do in this situation? Like, how is this stopped? Talking about de-escalation, talking about negotiation, where do you think it goes from here?
Well, I mean, it has to be negotiation, and I say that with through gritted teeth, because I don't believe that Russia should be able to achieve objectives through invading a neighboring country. Of course not. But it has to. There's a kind of an old saying in strategy, which Cathal will probably know better than I. You make a golden bridge for your enemy to retreat over.